Check. All right. And a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Episode 152, goddammit, of the JB and Benny Blue review in this Roni times out here. Oh my God. We are
coronavirus.
Holy shit.
Get real.
That's how she sounds. Word to Cardi. Reviewers, what's up? It's JB and Benny Blue Review Podcast. We appreciate you joining us on this fine Sunday. Wherever you're at, we hope you are, staying safe and being productive. Damn it, that's the biggest thing. Don't sit around eating Haagen-Dazs like a bitch. Like find something good to do. You can work out at home. You can learn a new skill. Start that business you've been always wanting to start. No fucking excuses in these Roni times. And we are joined by a man who knows more than a thing or two about getting it out of the mud and started on his own. Of course, it is our special boxing correspondent, the ultimate savage himself.
Yes.
Dr. Kevin Robinson Jr. How are you?
What's good? What's popping?
Now, Kev, you're an independent-minded person. You're a business owner. You work for yourself, so you're not. This isn't uncommon to you. Working from home, making it happen on your own. What in these quarantine times for people who are freaking out, wiping their asses with goddamn Chipotle napkins? What would you advise listeners and reviewers out there about what can they do in these times to really make sure that the next time this bullshit happens, Lord knows it's going to happen again.
Well, it's
be fucked up in the game.
I mean, the last time it was this bad was 100 years ago, Great Depression.
That's right.
1928 to 1939. And a lot of people went poor, but that was the time in American history where a lot of millionaires were spawned.
That's correct.
There were more millionaires spawned in that decade than any other time in the country. You know what I mean? So, especially for people that have blue-collar jobs, you work at UPS or McDonald's or whatever like that.
Ooh, robots are coming.
Wherever you work at, trust me, them robots is coming. And I've been talking about this shit for years. People thought I was crazy. Mm-hmm. I had my tinfoil kufi on and shit. They thought I was on some wild shit. But real talk, the robots is coming to take y'all jobs, G. It's like 6.6 million people right now unemployed. You know what I'm saying? So the time right now is to really get your assets popping. Stocks, ETFs, you know what I'm saying? Real estate wholesale, e-commerce, anything that you wanted that you were scared to do, you need to hop on YouTube University, soak all the game up, and just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? While a lot of motherfuckers was playing around and bullshit in the last couple of years, I've been researching, Benny been researching, JB been researching other ways to make money. Because if you got one source of income nowadays, you playing Russian roulette with a full clip. You cannot win, period.
Correct. And if you want more information about how you can learn about all that stuff, particularly directly from Kev, who is offering that as a service, go to KevinHatesHiphop.com. He has a fantastic podcast, which we'll plug at the end of the show, so you can find out the best way to tap in with that. Because he's been talking about many of these themes for years, as he mentioned. Make sure to follow us at JB and Benny Blue, JBandBennyBlueReview.com for all past episodes content. JB and I got some new, hot, fresh content coming for the YouTube channel this week, so you'll be very, very pleased to get a laugh out of that.
Light up on your.
Of course, come on, man.
Sponsors and shit.
Of course, sponsored by you. Damn it, go ahead and do your thing.
I don't want to fuck up y'all Louisville Slugger sponsorship in Kentucky. I know.
No, man, we're actually
go ahead.
Right. Speaking of which, JB and Benny Blue Review at Gmail. Right, JB and Benny Blue Review at Gmail.
I need a JB and Benny Blue Kush OG.
Right. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, man. Speaking of which, hey, Dr. Bridges, you've been letting the people know how to survive in this quarantine life. How has it been this last week? You've been taking advantage of the gym workouts. You've been killing it. People can see it.
Yep. Oh yeah, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find something that's gonna occupy your time. That's gonna make you productive. Why not invest in your health and your wealth at this point? Kev was just talking about it so many different ways, you know what I'm saying, that you can get paid. So many ways you can, you know what I'm saying, diversify your bonds. You can motherfucking stack up on your assets at this particular time. You can invest in those stocks, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. And just a little word of advice is, you know what I'm saying, like if you got your money in certain banks that are protected, like leave it there. Because, you know what I'm saying, if banks crash, you know what I'm saying, your bank don't crash and your money's safe. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little tidbit, you know what I'm saying, to the reviewers out there. But don't be scared, because one thing that's going to happen is the big banks and the white folks and the big corporations, they're going to get bailed out. Right. So yeah, don't ever in your mind think that I'm been banking with Birdgang and take all my money out. Gotta go have the bank account. Chase.
Stocks are dirt cheap right now, man.
Like, put all your money there, but the money that's sitting there and don't worry about it.
Yeah. Stocks are dirt cheap right now. Like I just started trading about a month ago. You know what I'm saying? So I got JetBlue when it was $4 a share. Now it's up to $9. You know what I mean? I doubled my money that quick. I just started trading on stocks literally a month ago. I bought JetBlue when it was at $4.50. It's up to like $10 now. Double my money. Yeah. So even if you're listening to this right now and all you got is $100, man, get you some shares, man.
If you could listen, also too, to double down on what Kev is saying, for the folks who don't necessarily need the stimulus check, I understand if you're really fucked up in the game. I'm not knocking you. You just got to learn from these times. But if you can spare it, if you got that stimulus check, please invest that shit. Don't treat that shit like you just got your tax return. You about to put down a down payment on a fucking Nissan Altima. Put that shit into stocks or invest in yourself. You know what I mean? That's what needs to be done. Straight up. That's what needs to be done. All right. So take care of yourselves, manage your money. Don't freak out. You don't got to wipe your ass up with bark just yet. You know what I mean? And hey, if the world does come to an end, you know, I'm pretty sure the three gentlemen that you're listening to can handle ourselves. You know, it might be like The Walking Dead up this bitch. You never know. You never fucking know.
One thing, me being a grown man, I know how to survive, baby.
Right, exactly. Now, the reason we are coming together today is we're going to do a little bit some a little bit different, reviewers. All right, the NFL draft is coming up in about what 12 days, something like that, I believe. First round on the 23rd.
All virtual.
Yeah. So we're doing something a little bit different. You know that anybody who's been fucking with us for a while knows that this podcast started right around the NFL draft, 2016 to be exact. So we thought it might be fun to go back, to revisit. For those who don't know, Dr. Jeremy Bridges III Esquire was selected in the 2003 NFL draft, 185th overall. 85th pick. Yes. Yep, in the sixth round. So, JB, before we actually get into our 2003 redraft, and we'll break down how we're doing it once we get started, describe what it was like, briefly, that process leading up, how you ended up going in the sixth round despite having an illustrious 10-year career, and where you believed in your heart of hearts when the smoke cleared, when it was all said and done, where you really should have went in this draft.
Oh man, the draft process was rough, man. It was a lot of people see it now because they show everything on TV and social media, but it's very nerve-wracking. The only thing they don't show you is the interviews that you have with the actual coaches, because that gets kind of crazy.
Right.
Of course, at that point, they're getting ready to invest a lot of money in you. They don't really know you, so with the Wonderlink test and of course all of the jumping and bouncing and stretching and pulling and doctor type shit that they do to you at the combine. And you leave the combine, you got to go back to work, and you have a pro day coming up. Right? So, and then of course after that, it's just about shuffling cards. What teams want, what teams need. Of course, in the beginning of the first round, it's just about kind of the available player. Like, who's going to be the best player available.
Right.
So, it's nerve-wracking as hell. That's all I can say. It's a big job interview. For about 4.5 months, it's a job interview.
Right. So, you broke this down for all the OG reviewers out there. You broke it down, especially when we started this show. But what kind of led, because if the evaluations that were correct in terms of what you were being told, like you said, that process where you don't really know, it's a little bit different than it is today in terms of the access to information. You had been led to believe originally that I believe you're going to go in sometime in the second or third. Was that right? Somewhere in that range?
Late first, mid second.
Wow, up as high as the first round.
Yeah. I was probably number 3 or 4 tackle in the nation coming out, and I don't think I gave up 5 sacks in my career in college.
Wow.
So,
only maybe 3 or 4 the whole 4 years.
Yeah.
All you offensive tackles in high school, listen to this, man. Y'all need to go follow him on IG for real. On Twitter especially, because he be giving a lot of technique
the
and shit.
gems.
I get a game up. You know what I'm saying? O-line play the right way. There, I fixed it. That's my sign off. You know what I'm saying? So we did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a good college career, man. Couldn't argue, couldn't complain about it. I played against some great competition. I was as athletic and strong, as athletic and big as I was considered undersized. But little did they know that the NFL was changing right in front of their eyes. So I was projected to go, like I said, late first through the second, right? And I had a back issue in the combine. Well, they thought it was a back issue. It happened to me in the summer before my senior year. I developed sciatica, right, on my left side, and so they just closed it. It was a lot of hully-gully going on. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that should have never happened in Southern Miss, but it did. And they're allowed not to say. They're allowed to say, yeah, he's good. You know what I'm saying? If you find it on your own, then that's your business. But for us, Southern Mississippi football, he's good, and he's been good a whole year. So they didn't have to disclose that information to the NFL about my back. Right? So, long story short, I got red flagged by the team that was supposed to draft me with some Miami Dolphins. They had like a mid-round pick, traded away. And then they had, I think, pick number 49, and I didn't get taken in, which I believe they picked off the tackle. He didn't play for like fucking 2 years. So, ended up going 185th overall. Fine with it. I got drafted. I can say that I got drafted, along with the fact that I can say that I played for 10 years in the NFL. So, yeah, man, it's a real process, but I was blessed.
You play in the league longer than anybody else I know, man, because I know about 5 cats I grew up with that went to the league, and they was in and out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You was in there a long time. 10 years in the NFL is like 25 in the NBA. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of cats, like I said, offensive tackle-wise, offensive lineman-wise. I put myself in the tackle category. That's where I was drafted as. But probably a good 14, 15% of the cats that got drafted before me had longer than 8-year career, 6-year, 7-year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. And if you actually look back through something like Pro Football Reference, you can see it'll show you how long a lot of these cats played. And I'm looking at first rounders that were out of the league by 2008, 2005, and you were in there till 2012. And I mean, shit, JB, when you went, you were involved in a couple trades for the Eagles to come up and get you because it was from Washington via Green Bay, so it was 2 trades to get you. So clearly they saw your talent, and so the quote unquote the medical red flag, whatever you got to backiotomy or something because that shit worked, and you were there for 10 years. So this shit worked out.
I went to see motherfucking Mr. Miyagi, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Did the acupuncture and shit.
We go see Dr. Sebi and shit. You was good.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So there you go. So you can relate to the process, and you know what it can be like, and you know that a lot of these cats who were in position to draft for many years before, many years after, weren't always the best evaluators of talent. So, in spirit of that, we decided to have a little fun, turn this into a game, and go through all these legendary players that may have got. Some were drafted early, but some were definitely misevaluated, needless to say, from where they went to based on the careers that they had.
Yeah. Pulled that trigger a little too early on them.
Bingo, exactly. So, without further ado, we are going to have a little fun. This is going to be the Reviews 2003 NFL ReDraft. Cue the music. Pow, 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 pow. All right. So this is how we're doing it, gentlemen, for the reviewers out there. We're doing top 15 picks. We're going to keep it in the same order of the teams in which they picked. Obviously, I'm guessing a lot of these picks are going to be different. And it's going to be kind of snake draft style. So JB's going to kick us off with the old bungles when we get started. A couple of fun facts about this draft before we actually get into it. So Carson Palmer, JB's guy, Carson Palmer, was the first Heisman Trophy winner, selected first overall since old Vinny Testaverde, the original fucking Tom Brady, playing the 43 and shit in 1987. So he was the first guy.
Hey, shout out to Vinny T. I know you somewhere in New Jersey in front of a fucking a coffee shop with the homie, the boys sipping, you know what I'm saying, tea with your pinky up. You know what I'm saying? Reading the sports page and shit. The Godfather, baby. But yeah, man, Carson Palmer.
Yeah.
Hey, what can you say about him, man? Heisman Trophy winner. You know what I'm saying? He broke every fucking record. He won every award. He did everything the year he came out, man. So, great dude, too. I remember in the Senior Bowl, you know what I'm saying? You'd think he'd be a fucking dickhead, but he was coolest motherfucker there, man. And, true story, I got to meet Huggy Bear, the Huggy Bear, Antonio Fargas, because his son was SC at the time, and Antonio Fargas Jr., you know what I'm saying? So, I got to meet old Huggy Bear himself, man. You know what I'm saying? He was cool.
Tony Fargas Jr. played at SC at that time? Antonio Fargas Jr. Played at SC at that time?
Hold on, I can't hear you, bro.
Can't hear me?
Yeah. Nah, I can now.
Okay, I was saying Antonio Fargas Jr. played at SC at that time? 03?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I didn't know.
He was a dog, too.
Yeah, what position?
Running back.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Wow. And speaking of that, gentleman, and Kev, I believe this is one of your favorite players from that era. Willis McGahee was the first running back off of the board, and he'd actually fell because that bad injury in the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that.
Man.
He was gonna be a dog, motherfucking big.
He actually still having ended up a pretty decent career, all things considered. So the colleges with the most players selected were Florida, Miami, and Tennessee, who each had 8 players picked. And yeah, man, I mean, there was a lot of cats in here that played long careers. They had long careers. I mean, average NFL career, about 3.5 years. A lot of cats in this draft definitely had full Pro Bowl and soon-to-be Hall of Fame careers. So, yeah, man, I'm excited to see who my guys have in mind on their boards. So without further ado, let's kick this off. JB's Bungles are on the clock with the first overall pick.
First overall pick, kind of like the position that they're in right now. You can't turn down the best quarterback off the board, right? So, in 2003, first pick, Cincinnati Bengals select Carson Palmer, quarterback, University of Southern California.
Wow! So you kept it. So you kept it right on the same board with the.
Y'all gonna be real disappointed in me because I'm like, my picks are people I know personally and I know their careers. So it's like Carson Palmer, 12 years, 3 Pro Bowls, 5-time 05 passing leader. Like,
Birdgang Ring of Honor too. Can't forget that.
Ring of Honor. Only thing he didn't do was win a ring. So I think they did pretty good.
Damn, okay. And listen.
That's a good one.
It's your board, so pick whoever the hell you want. I mean, this is
sure.
a redraft. So, okay. So he's going Carson. All right. So with the second overall pick, Kev is picking for my kiddies. What you think, sir?
I got to go with T Sizzle. You know what I'm saying? And Terrell Suggs. Definitely.
Terrell Suggs, T Sizzle, played most of his career with the Ravens, ended things with the Cardinals and the Chiefs. Got himself a ring with both the Ravens and the Chiefs. 7-time Pro Bowl.
17 years, man. 17 years, brother.
That's a hell of a career. Defensive Player of the Year
champ.
2011. And Defensive Rookie of the Year in this draft, too.
Yep.
Peace.
Okay, so he picks from, and listen, if my kiddies would have picked him, I mean, I would have been loving it. But of course they didn't, because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and mostly now. So hey, it is what it is. But look, gentlemen, I gotta be honest with you. I'm actually kind of surprised with both of you.
Really?
I can't even believe you took those two guys that high on the board. Because
I'm going off longevity. That's what I'm going.
No, I feel it.
I'm going off what they've done. You know what I'm saying? What they did.
Because if I was going off 2000, if this was
that, I'm taking arguably the best player in this draft with the third overall pick in the 2003 NFL Review redraft. The Houston Texans select Troy Polamalu out of USC. 8-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 4-time first-team All-Pro, Defensive Player of the Year 2010, 2000's All-Decade Team, and current Hall of Famer. What?
Perfect pick.
Man.
Wonderful.
Yeah, man, I got to do it. I can't. JB, I mean, I know Carson's your guy, but Troy Polamalu first overall? Man, I'm surprised you guys turned it down. But hey, all right. So now we're reversing the order. So I got the next pick here. We're doing the Jets. So let's see who's on my board, shall we? All right. So we took Sizzle, Polamalu's off the board, and Carson is off the board. Okay. All right. So with the 4th overall pick, the New York Football Jets, not to be confused with New York Football Giants, selecting 2003 review redraft, Andre Johnson to pair with Chad Pennington. Probably, you can make a strong argument. He's probably the best receiver in this draft. I mean, shit, the Lions are going to take a receiver. I mean, rest in peace, Charles Rogers, but shit, one pick down, Andre Johnson was there. Fuck, man. Andre Johnson was the truth for a minute there. Yeah, so that's who I'm taking. That's who I'm taking 4th. All right, JB. Ooh, how about them Cowboys at the 5th pick? What you thinking?
Hey, I'm thinking T-New. What you mean? Best
oh, you keeping the pick. Wow.
I'm telling you, I was disappointed. I know these cats. So it's like I just can't face.
Nah, shit. Newman was a beast. He was a beast.
T-New, I felt like T-New was the second coming prime time, excluding the punt return. I'm talking about just strictly coverage, speed, savvy. Like he was a monster, man. And hell of a career. You know what I'm saying? 12 years. He had 2 Pro Bowls. Can't argue with it.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. From 03 to 2017, that's a good career, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep getting them checks, Terrence. Shit. All right. So you kept it as the way it was for both of your picks. That's interesting. All right, Kev, number 6 pick with the Saints. Okay. What are you thinking?
Shit.
There are some real deal players still left on the board, man.
I know. I looked through it last night. I was like, shit. big time motherfuckers. I'm just gonna pick him because at this time, he was my favorite running back. You know what I'm saying? Like, this kid was a beast out of college. I'm going to go with Larry Johnson.
Wow, okay.
LJ.
He was a beast.
Nice. Okay, 2-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro 06. Shit. Got the Maxwell Award, Walter Camp Award. He got damn near all the college awards besides the Heisman. 03 to 2011. Running back, pretty decent career.
Yeah, he had a solid career.
Yeah, man. Okay. All right, so the Saints are taking. You got Larry. Okay, you got Larry Johnson, and then you got the next pick, 7th overall with the Jags.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my man Peanut Tillman.
Ooh, the Peanut Punch.
Yeah,
one of my favorite players to watch.
Peanut. Yeah, strip
man.
From your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Young Peanut Tillman. 2-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro in 2012. Walter Payton, Man of the Year, 2013. Yeah, basically played his entire career. I mean, shit, he gave the kiddies hell. I mean, fuck, how many fumbles he caused back in the day, 2003 through 2014. Damn near played his entire career with one team. That's impressive to have that long of a career, especially at a position like corner. Man, yeah, man. Peanut Tillman had a good career. That's a good pick. All right. Now I'm up for the fucking Panthers. JB's former employer, the Panthers. Let's see. Who did they pick originally at this spot? Jordan Gross. Tackle, okay. Let's see. Who's still on the board? All right, fuck it. I mean, he played for the Cowboys, but shit, he was about as reliable as you can hope for. With the 8th pick in the 2003 review redraft, the Carolina Panthers select Jason Witten, tight end.
Hey, Mr. Reliable.
Mr. Reliable, man. Shit, I don't know if he should have came back out of the booth to get back on the field. He fucking had to shave. That was crazy. He had to fucking like shave his head and shit. All his hair was falling out. But shit. Oh, he's on the Raiders. Oh yeah, he got signed with the Raiders, so he's still technically playing. Fuck.
Who?
Chucky picked him up. Wow. Jason Witten on the Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's right, he did. I saw that stupid shit the other day. Like,
Damn, he's still playing. Shit. All right. Hey, good for you, Jason. 11-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro. Shit, man. I mean, you know, Cowboys fans love him. So hey, he's had a pretty good career. All right. So we got Jason winning the board. All right, JB, you got 2 picks back to back. You got the Vikings, who are 9th overall. Who are you thinking?
Let's see. All right, I'm gonna pick with the 9th pick of the 2020 redraft of the 03 season. All right, I'm gonna pick OCU Manura.
Beast.
Okay.
Minnesota Vikings.
Beast.
Okay. All right, taking OC. And I felt like this draft was definitely defense heavy, particularly you know, in the secondary. Obviously, you know, he was a DN outside linebacker. Played for Kev's New York Football Giants.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck with them.
Former Kev State.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
He let him go.
Raiders fan. He's a Raiders fan.
Yeah, I don't fuck with them. No love, G.
Yeah, because Kev loves Vegas. Kev loves Vegas so much that Vegas tweeted back at him. That's how much he loves Vegas. Can't wait to get out there.
Straight up.
Love.
But he got 2 straps with the G-Men and 2-time Pro Bowler. So played from 03 to 2014. Pretty good career.
Yeah, good career.
All right.
Good career.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Ravens up next, 10th pick.
Ravens on the clock. All right, let's see here. Okay. Just because of the draft and the way things are rolling, and T-Suggs is off the board,
That JB
right?
and me.
You said who?
That JB and me.
T-Suggs was off the board, right?
Yep. Kev took him second.
Okay, all right. It took him second. Okay, I want to pick with the 10th pick overall in the 2003 redraft. All right, I'm going to pick Calvin Pace.
Beast.
Ooh.
Calvin Pace, defensive end, right?
Wow.
Where you go to school at? Calvin Pace. Oh, yeah.
You got him on one side and you got OC on the other side. That's dangerous.
Wow. I forgot about where did he go originally? Where did he get picked originally?
Arizona picked him up. They had 2 back-to-back. They picked up my dog Brian Johnson, the receiver, and they picked up Calvin Pace.
That's right. Okay. Wow, I forgot about Calvin Pace. I mean, shit, he played till 2015. Fuck. Yeah. He had a nice career. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, Calvin Pace. I didn't think I had him on my board. There you go, sneaky good pick. I got somebody else like that who I'm hoping neither of you guys pick. But all right, it's a good bet. All right, Kev, you're on the clock for the Seahawks. Number 11.
Golden.
Damn, I knew it. AQ, man.
Yep. And Quan.
Had to do it. And Quan Bolden.
Hey.
Man.
Young Q.
Yup. That's
man. Got a Super Bowl, 3-time Pro Bowler. Yeah, man. Fucking AQ. About as reliable as you could hope for, man. Seriously. That dude. Especially over the middle. Shit. AQ, man. Hell of a player. Hell of a career.
Yup.
All right, cool. All right, so you got him at the Seahawks. All right, so I'm picking here for the Rams, and that's going to be 12th. Okay, so they took a D tackle originally. All right, who's still on the board? All right, so you're taking AQ. Man, he's still here. You know what? Thing got to do. I think I'm going to go Lance Briggs here. Lance Briggs to the then St. Louis Rams.
Beast.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Lou and I'm proud. Lance fucking Briggs. If I'm not mistaken, 7-time Pro Bowler. Yeah, man. Played his whole career at the Bears. That's pretty damn ill.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm taking
Burger.
All right, so I'm taking Lance. All right, final 3 picks. JB, you're on the clock for the Pats, dude.
Pass. Let me do some research here. Pass to get the Pats. Oh yeah.
There's still some gems on this board, fellas.
There's some nice work out there.
Yep.
The Peanut's gone, right?
Yep. Kev took him. Peanut in the redraft went to the Jags in this redraft.
Okay, so even with the theme of defensive players, because they picked Ty Warren initially, who played 9 years, he's a 2-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time Super Bowl champ, one of my friends, my guy. I'm going to go with, oh yeah, I'm going to go with E.J. Henderson.
Peace.
Whoa, okay. Where did he go originally?
I keep losing. Minnesota.
Okay,
yeah,
what pick?
For a long time.
Yeah, he went to my school, man. He was a beast.
40th. Okay.
Overall, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, EJ. Yep. Had him on my board, too. Yep. Okay. Nice. Yeah, played his whole career in Minnesota, made a Pro Bowl in 2010. You know? Shit.
Yep, good shit.
That was in there. All right. Cool. EJ Henderson. Yeah, this is definitely, let's take a look at what we've got. So you got Carson, so defense. Yeah, so this has been trending a little bit defense, but there's a lot of defensive depth in this draft. All right, so Kev, your final pick with the 14th with the Bears.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Okay. Who the Bears get initially? Michael.
So they took Michael Haynes, the defensive end back then.
I remember.
Yeah, he's in Penn State. I dog walked his ass in the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
And I played him regular season, so we played him. I think my sophomore year I played him. I guess I can say our sophomore year because we did the same year. So
I'm gonna go with let's go with another DB, but I'm gonna go with shit. I still see he on the board, man. I'm going with Nate Burleson.
You took Nate?
Yeah.
Damn it! That's my guy. Shit, that's what I want to take last. Son of a bitch.
Sleeper pick, man.
Nate Burleson wasn't like he wasn't a decorated player, so to speak, like some of these other cats, but Nate Burleson had a very good career. And let me tell you something, mark my words, Nate Burleson is going like the position Tony Romo is in now for CBS, Nate Burleson's going to get his. He's a hell of a commentator. Trust me.
Yeah, it was one thing, like you said, he wasn't like no big time, but he was clutch. In the game.
Yeah, he did well for the kiddies.
Yeah. He was clutch.
I loved having him
for the Saints too. Like he was clutch.
Man, yeah, exactly. Get a good career, man. I want to take Nate. All right, so fuck it. You got Nate. All right, and for the final pick, JB's drafting team, the EAGLES Eagles. They are going to get a guy that, if I'm not mistaken, they took originally. Actually, no, scratch that. The Pats took him, but I think he actually played for the Eagles. Yeah, he did. Yeah, so I'm taking Asante Samuel. Got to.
Peace.
4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Shit. 2-time NFL interceptions leader, 06 and 09. Played for 11 years, 2003 through 2013. So I'm taking him, and he ends up going to the Eagles. So shit, let's recap it real quick. So first overall was the same as the real draft. JB took Carson Palmer. Kev took T Sizzle, Terrell Suggs from my Kitties. I took Troy Polamalu to the Texans, and then Andre Johnson to the Jets. JB took his guy Terrence Newman to the Cowboys, same as in the real draft. Kev took Larry Johnson, running back, to the Saints. Then he took Charles Peanut Tillman to the Jags. I took Jason Witten to the Panthers. JB took O.C. Umenyiora to the Vikings, followed by his guy Calvin Pace to the Ravens. Kev took AQ Anquan Bolden to the Seahawks. I took Lance Briggs to the then St. Louis Rams. JB took E.J. Henderson, linebacker, to the Pats. Kev took Nate Burleson to the Bears. And then I took Asante Samuel to the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me give you one more honorable mention, because there's still some good cats left on the board, because there's a lot of good cats in this draft.
I can go 10, bro, honestly, but you know.
I was gonna say, Kev, starting with you, if you could pick one more cat that wasn't drafted in our top 15 redraft, who would you take?
Shit.
There's just some cats on here.
Yeah, it's still a lot. Rasheem Mathis.
Yep. He's a good one. JB, how about you? Yeah, PTA slid and took Nate.
Let's see. Going on in this street. A lot of defensive players, coach. Shit.
Yep. I know who I would take if I had one more pick.
Go ahead and take your pick, Benny. No.
I was going to say, Robert Mathis. Killing it for the Colts.
Beast.
Who did you just pick here?
Rasheem Mathis.
Rasheem Mathis, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mathis boys, they all over the place.
Yeah.
Yep. Where did they go originally? Let's see. Because I know Robert went in the fucking 5th round. Jesus Christ, JB, these guys don't know how to fucking evaluate. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler.
Yep.
Jesus. Played his whole career at the Colts.
But I tell you all the time, Benny, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, the NFL is made up of, like, mid-second through 6th round draft picks. That's the meat.
Yep.
Real shit.
Meat.
Exactly.
I'm looking at so many of my guys, bro, like, drafting late round.
Yeah, man. You look at linemen, there's cats like David Deal, play for fucking Kev's formerly G-Men for a while.
Long career.
Dan Copen, who was on that line with blocking for Brady's ass for all those years. Namdi Asamoah still out there. Kevin Williams. Yep.
Man. I feel like Namdi, you know what I'm saying, would be my next pick. I just saw his name earlier.
Namdi.
Yep.
Namdi was a beast.
Namdi Asamoah, you know what I'm saying, for the Raiders. They're rated.
Yeah, man. So look, reviewers, that's it. That is our 2003 review redraft. So we're gonna put this up. This will be on all of our platforms as well as our YouTube. In the comments, tell us if you agree with our picks, who you might would have picked if it were up to you. Because we're curious, man. Because like that's the ill thing about these drafts, man. Sometimes they get it right, but a lot more times,
you know what the best thing
these guys keep getting these checks a lot longer after these first rounders.
If they're watching this on YouTube,
JB can attest to that.
They should put their picks on the YouTube comments, bro.
Bingo, exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Subscribe too, and a thumbs up. Hit subscribe and a thumbs up.
Yes, please. And speaking of which, before we get out of here, Kev, for those who've never heard your podcast, describe what they're going to be able to hear and see, and where they can find it, and plug all your socials. And they need to subscribe to you as well.
For sure. My podcast just made 6 years. It's called Kevin Hates Hip Hop. You dig what I'm saying? I don't hate hip hop. Worked in it for 10 years. Love the music. Hated the goofies behind the music. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. My podcast is about bettering yourself, period. So right now, if you're sitting at the crib during this lockdown, whatever the fuck you want to call it, quarantine, you need to get yourself better, man. Like, I know Ozark and all that shit is on right now. You dig what I'm saying? So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're definitely taking the time to learn something. You feel me? So Kevin Hates Hip Hop, I'm talking about making money, stocks, wholesale real estate, and pulling this shit out the mud. I ain't talking about, I had to go get $100,000 loan from the bank. Nah. Every business I ever started, every business Benny ever started, everything JB ever got, we pulled that shit out the mud. Wasn't no rich Uncle Sam, no rich, none of that shit. So we had to pull it out the mud. So every business I talk about on the podcast, if you got less than $500,000, you can launch that shit today. Dig what I'm saying? So I do a lot of business, a lot of just getting better. You know what I'm saying? KevinHatesHiphop.com. On YouTube, Kevin Hates Hip Hop, one word. Make sure you subscribe. And IG at Kevin Hates Hip Hop. Twitter at Kev Hates Hip Hop. Tap in.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing it, like you said, for 6 years, and there's a lot of good interviews, just a lot of good content, man, about not only bettering your business but bettering yourself. So get the game, tap in with him. JB, any final thoughts for the reviewers out there before we get on up out of here, sir?
Oh man, just to tell everybody to stay safe and do what they ask us to do right now in these crazy times. Don't mind my conspiracy theories that I put up, you know what I'm saying? I do not believe that this is natural. I do not believe that it came from eating bats. I believe that it has something to do with the big issue, and that's money, all right? Everything that happens in this country and it happens in this world is about money. It used to be money, religion, and women. Now they didn't say religion and women don't matter no more. It's all about the money. All right, so they ain't fooling me one bit. But hey, in the interim, all right, while this is going on, protect yourself. All right. Take vitamin C. Take CBD drops.
Black seed oil.
Also, make sure that you're taking, you know what I'm saying, like, make sure you're eating properly. Like, you know what I'm saying, stay away from fast food and greasy food. I know it's so easy to be put out there, you know what I'm saying. So,
you vegan now, right, JB?
Still open. All right? Grocery store still open. So, take care of yourself. Just make your food. Drink plenty of water. Don't be hogging all the toilet paper. I guess you can't no more. Maybe you snatch one. But let's get over this thing. All right, let's get over it. Let's be done with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me when I say, Benny and Kev, it's going to come to a screeching halt real soon. We're going to be like, well, what the fuck? It's going to come to a screeching halt. I'm talking about almost from 100 to 0. Next thing you know, life's going to go right back to the way we knew it.
Right, exactly.
Survive right now. Be smart and survive. Right?
Exactly, yeah. Like we said at the top, man, if you don't come out of this better, then you really got to look at yourself in the mirror and understand what you're trying to do, because this is the time. The world is giving you permission to make yourself better. So don't be out here panic buying fucking Lysol and shit. I mean, everybody's following that sheep mentality, and it's on you to lead the herd. You know what I'm saying? And as JB said, it really is about the money. And Mike tried to tell us back in the day, all I got to say is that they don't really care about us. You know what I'm saying? So figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Figure out that deeper meaning. When you do, life is going to get a lot better, and you'll create the life that you want. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Reviewers, we appreciate you joining us. A big shout out to the Ultimate Savage, Kevin Robinson. You'll see more of him tapping with his podcast, Kevin Hates Hip Hop. Follow JB on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow us at JB and Benny Blue. And until next time, this has been the JB and Benny Blue Review Podcast, and we out.
Yeah.